go with the Saints here. I mean, it's gonna be the home opener. It's gonna be in the Thunderdome, aka what is it now? The Caesars Superdome now. So I mean, the homecoming here. They had quite the thriller against the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday. That was another thrilling game that kind of went under the radar.
By the way, wasn't Atlanta down like 20? Wasn't the Saints down 27-14 or something?
It was something like
Did
that.
Atlanta give up another big ass lead again?
Yep, yeah, they did.
Congrats, Atlanta.
That organization needs a giant piece of sage just burned and walked around that whole stadium. But no, I mean, Jameis looked good. He didn't turn the ball over. I mean, he was under pressure a lot. I think he got sacked like 4 times, but he was real safe with the football. Mike Thomas looked like Mike Thomas of old. He had 5 receptions, 57 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jarvis Landry, I haven't seen a stat line like this in a long time. 7 receptions for 114 yards. I mean, hell, even Chris Olave got involved in the game, the rookie wide receiver out of what university, Jay?
The Ohio State University.
Yep, Olave looked good. I mean, this offense looked good. I was kind of worried about what this would look like under Dennis Allen, but, I mean, it seemed to have kind of picked up where it left off, and, we didn't see Taysom Hill attempting to, throw a football, so that's always good. The defense looks great, and that's kind of my big takeaway with this is, from the Buccaneers' perspective, they survived that snooze fest on Sunday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys. Brady went 18 for 27, 212 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He was sacked 2 times, but, he lost a couple of key players. He lost, Chris Godwin. He's going to be out for an extended period of time with a hamstring injury. Their offensive line was already thin. They lost one of their left tackle. They had to shuffle some things around. And, I think we're kind of seeing, and this isn't just like picking on Brady here, this is just like a trend throughout the league where, starters that haven't really done a whole lot of action in preseason have had a hard time, getting set in the actual game flow of things of week 1. Like, again, with Brady, we saw it with Russell Wilson last night. How many delay of game penalties do they have, especially in the red zone? I think they ended the night with 5. So I think we're seeing that rust of Brady not being there for 11 days to either salvage his marriage / do a family vacation. That's going to be a big question. I think this game is going to be won on the defensive side of the football. The over-under set at 44. I kind of like the under in this game, even though Julio Jones looked to have turned back the clock a few years.
He on the TB12, baby.
But, it's no disrespect to Julio. Is he going to hold up all, 17, 18 weeks of the season?
Now he will because he's on TB12 about the dog.
Oh, yeah. Alex Guerrero, the savior of Tom Brady. But, no, I got the Saints winning this game. I mean, if you were to bet this now, the point spread's at 2.5, but right now the Saints are one of my best bets for the weekend, but I got them at 3.5.
Yeah, I would take that under, Puma, because the one thing that we need to touch on is I think we're seeing a metamorphosis of the Buccaneers offense. We're seeing a little bit different philosophy with the Buccaneers offense. You're starting to see this offense mirror that 2018 Patriots offense where they're going to run the hell out of the ball and they're going to use their wide receivers to block and they're going to do whatever they can to run the hell out of the ball because obviously now Bruce Arians isn't in-house anymore, right? Bruce Arians obviously left the head coaching position for the Buccaneers, went up to the front office, I guess, and now Todd Bowles is running the show. And the one thing we heard last year coming out of the complaint from Tom Brady's camp was the fact that while he loved airing the ball out, he just, obviously, it's hardwired in his DNA to run the ball, be more effective, be more balanced. And I saw a very big emphasis on that Bucs offense this week 1 to make sure they can run the ball. I mean, at the end of the day, Leonard Fournette had 21 carries, 127 yards, 6 carries on 6 yards per carry on average. So they did a good job with running the ball. The problem is they don't have any depth at running back. They don't have anybody sitting behind him. So if he does get hurt, it's going to be a little bit of an issue. But, I think you're going to see a completely different Buccaneers offense. I would hammer the under, but I also like you, Puma. I'm actually being, a honest podcaster here. Now I'm not just one with Brady here. I think I'm gonna take the Saints to win, just because that Saints team is loaded, Puma. Like top to bottom, that roster looks so good. If they obviously had a competent quarterback and not Jameis Winston, who, by the way, gave us another gem, pain everywhere.
Pain everywhere.
We'll talk about that in a second. But, top to bottom, man, I can't get over just how stacked that team is, right? I mean, you've got players like Camaro, who didn't even have a big game. Like, their leading rusher was Taysom Hill. They got so many weapons everywhere. Ingram, I mean, God, Jarvis, Michael Thomas is back. Juwan Johnson had 43 yards. He looked pretty good. So I will take the Saints to win this game. I think it'll be closer. I think it's going to be somewhere in the realm of 24-21 at the final score.